Hey folks, Country Prepper here. So while I was out here shooting my last video for Southpaw Bushcraft, I thought I would go ahead and shoot this video while I'm at it. I made a survival kit with my survival knife, the Condor Cratalis that I just got here a week or so ago. And if you haven't seen that knife, there it is. Really nice knife. Not really that critical which knife you do this with. You could do it with any knife that has a Kydex sheath. And, well, I mean, you could get creative and do it with just about any sheath. So, you know, if you really wanted to. But this, I will put a link to this pouch on eBay. I can't remember the number exactly. I think it's an MA26, but don't quote me on that. Look down in the description box. I'll have a link there for it if you want to do some kind of a setup like this. It fits very well on this sheath. It doesn't, you know, it's not too wide, and it's just the right height. You know, fits on there great. And there are quite a few pouches in here. So I'm going to pan this camera down just a little bit, so I don't have to hold everything up so high. Well, we'll start with the very first pouch. This is the one on the outside. This is where I keep my fire kit. I just have a small ferro rod and a couple of wet fires. Got two of those in there, and some Tender Quicks. There's you know, at least 7 fires right there. You could cut the wet fires in half and, you know, make them go a little further if you had to. I'll show you real quick. This is one of those, I believe it's a Elk Ridge. I'll leave a link to these two. These are great for throwing in any kind of a survival kit, fire kit, anything like that. They're really small. They fit in an Altoids tin. So if you're putting together an Altoids tin survival kit, if I get the coating off of there, they throw really great sparks and pretty hot ones. So I have started a lot of fires with these little ferro rods. So like I said, I'll leave a link to them down below if anybody is looking for something like that. They come in a pack of 3 with a striker. I'm not greatly impressed by the striker. It's one of them, you know, it's like, feels like tin. But anyhow, it works. It's just I prefer some better ones. The best striker I have ever found is the Super Striker off of firesteels.com. I'll have to show that in a video one of these days. Next pouch, I have cordage and cargo tape. 1-inch roll of Gorilla Tape. And the cordage, I have 100 feet of number 18 bank line. This comes in several different sizes. If you've never used bank line, it takes up a lot less space than paracord, and you know, sometimes you're you know, you need something that'll fit into a tighter space. So that's why I chose bank line, and I'm starting to use it more and more often than 550 paracord, because it ties a better knot for, like, you know, putting up a tarp shelter or you know, guidelines or something like that. It seems to work a lot better. The knots stay tied better. And then also there was 25 feet of jute twine here. I'll get that put back in. And then the big pouch. In here I just have a pretty simple first aid kit plus a couple of extras. I got yeah, Ranger bands wrapped around there, extra fire tinder source, and then like I said, there's more than just first aid in here. I have my water purification tablets. These are the pre-filters for my Renovo Trio water filter, emergency filter straw. I'm going to do a video on that here pretty soon. I also have a button compass in there and a P51 can opener, just in case, you never know. I don't want to dig everything out of here, but in the bottom there is a Celox. I've got a needle in there, a tourniquet, pair of tweezers, scalpel, just butterfly closures, an eye patch, quite a few things, a couple gauze pads, no band-aids. Well, I guess I can't say that. I have fingertip and knuckle band-aids in there, but that's the only kind of band-aids I carry. Just one of those things, one of my preferences. I just don't care for band-aids. But and then the other thing that is in there is an emergency space blanket. So that's quite a few things that you can get. Oh, dropped my tape. Quite a few things that you can get in this little bitty pouch for you know, turn it into a small survival kit. So you know, it might be something that you would do for the knife you plan to carry for, you know, your bug out plans, bug out bag, something that goes with that, so you have some redundancy. Great, it would be great for that. And trying to get my Ranger bands back on here, they're pretty tight, but it would be one of those, it'd be a last ditch survival kit. You know, if you're talking bug out bag, if you got to drop your bag and haul ass, at least you got something with you, because your knife will be strapped to your belt. So that's why I put this together. I'm working on my minimalist bug out bag. Gonna do a video on that very soon. I actually tried to do a video on it already once, but it didn't turn out very well. I had somebody come in, start fishing right next to me. I was out at the lake, so got interrupted, and it just threw me off my game in the video. I just didn't like how it turned out. So that will be coming very soon. And that's about it for today, guys. Check out those eBay links down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.